I'm really proud of the project that we've built, and I'm sure if you ask anyone else in the team that was part of it, they are as well. I think the team's really pulled together so well on this, and it's something that you should be very proud of. So this project is an inner city highway. It's an important arterial route between Perth Airport and the hospitals to the south. It's key in that it takes around 55,000 vehicles a day. The scope of works specifically is removing the traffic signals along Welshpool Road and duplicating a bridge over the Armidale railway line. So this section of Leach Highway was previously the second most congested intersection in Perth and in the top 10 for vehicle crashes.
So both safety and traffic reliability were pretty much the main reasons for the project. The alliance was made up of the three proponents. Main Roads joined with Georgiou, BG&E and Dollars. The scope of the project was always to deliver grade separation between Leach Highway and Welshpool Road, and one of the challenges was how to make that work.
One of the great outcomes on this project that we were able to achieve was increase the flow and the ability of the intersection to handle a greater amount of traffic. Originally, the client was proposing traffic signals underneath the intersection.
This alliance, when they came in and had a look at it, they realised that they could change the shape of that roundabout to more like an eggabout, if you like, and that meant that they could fit it in, and that gave us then a better outcome.
Some of the challenges that the project had to overcome was the volume of traffic in a very tight corridor. The majority of the corridor has retaining walls both sides, made for trying to manage the throughput of the cars each day along with getting it built. Quite an interesting task.
Yeah, the beam lifts had a different element again on this project. They're always quite complex, a lot of planning, especially when you're working over PTA rail. We had probably 80 plus guys at the peak of the project. Obviously had middle of COVID at this stage too, so the project took the steps of putting everyone in isolation just so we didn't contact the virus, couldn't work, couldn't execute the installs.
Yeah, one of the great outcomes from the project was the way in which the client embraced having a sole-sourced alliance. And what this project's been able to demonstrate is that the sole-sourced arrangement, working more closely with Main Roads than normal at an earlier stage, has meant greater contractor involvement and designer involvement with the Main Roads, and that's really provided the best outcome for the client overall.
This team stood out right from day one in the way they presented their team as a very coherent team. I drive through it and I'm very proud of the way it's all turned out. I look at the artwork, I look at the finish, the quality of the work. It is an immensely satisfying project to have been part of, and it's something that I'll remember for many years.